DJ Screen, Corey, what's happening? Spins on the beat.
It's Hoodrich Radio. You better not change the station.
You know what it is, man? Hoodrich Radio Superstar check-in, man. Always bringing you the hottest shit in the streets. First DJ Screen, Amber J is here. Representing from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, Minnesota, man, is Mista Maeham. Welcome to the ATL. Welcome to Hoodrich Radio, bro.
Love, bro.
You in the
Thanks for
A.
having me.
Now,
I love the A.
You got to tell me about, I've been to Minnesota twice.
Okay.
The first time, part of my friendship was just too fucking cold.
Colder
So
than
like, yo, you got to go walk here. I'm not walking nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm not
cold
walking
at
nowhere.
the house,
It's
boy.
that real cold, like that real deal cold.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I don't know how the
something else.
Vikings do it every week.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
something
saying?
else. We got a rooftop now, so we got a new stadium, the Vikes, don't you know what I mean? So, you know,
It's a little warmer, right?
it's a little warmer
It's a
now.
little warmer. And another time you're gonna remember this, being a representative from there, did a crazy party in the club that was actually attached to the mall. Remember
Okay,
that?
okay.
When they used to have the club attached to the mall,
It
like
was
everybody goes to the mall.
That had
And
to
When
be
they leave the
back
mall,
in
they
the-
just go straight to
They
the
go
club.
straight to the
That had to be
So it
club.
was
back
insane.
in the
Everybody's
day.
fresh now. Fresh as hell.
Of
'cause they
course,
just left
you
the
better
mall.
be fresh if you're going to the club
I'm
in the
telling you,
mall.
That had to be back in the day.
It was about, you talking about 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I forget the name of the mall. It was a big mall. and it was
Mall
a
of
t-
America?
Mall, it might have been a mall.
It had to
They
be
had
the
a club.
MOA.
I remember you go down the escalator, like buckle left, and there was a club, and the line was just insane.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what though? It might have been in Block E. It might have been Club Escape.
It was Club Escape, and I did
Oh,
it. I think
man.
rest
Chit
assured, I
chat.
think I did it with Shawty Low.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Real
absolutely.
chat. Yeah, that was Club
Yeah.
Escape. Escape
Club
used to be
Escape.
off the chain though.
But you know the thing that's crazy to me about the cold areas is like when you see the line for the club, like all the girls have on like furs and chinchillas and all this. In some way they find out how to get naked.
In
they
the
get-
club,
in the
in the
club.
club,
They
yes.
get
They
naked,
have
Yes.
man.
nothing on.
They used to it. They
It's
know
only
how to work
right.
the coat check. They know how to finagle and finesse it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They gotta get to it.
Or you
know
wear
what
the
I mean?
big purse and you throw the coat in your purse.
Already.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
tell you.
It's all about adapting.
Adapting. Yep,
You
absolutely.
gotta adapt, right?
They gonna go to the club no matter what, cold
Yes.
or not.
Yes.
So talk to us about the music, man. You're from a place obviously where we don't hear a lot of artists
Yeah.
come from. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you've been doing your thing, putting out
doubt.
music. You're having some success. Talk to us about some of the pros, the cons, and what I mean, what's going on with Mista Maeham and.
I mean, like it's a lot different, at home than it is in the A.
Mm-hmm.
The A is a lot a bigger spot, of course, and we feel like, from the outside looking in, the DJ support the home talent a lot more in the A world here. So we call it the A world. You know what I mean? So we don't really get that support at home. I do got DJ that's really rocking with me at home. You know what I mean? But it's a little bit more harder. It's a lot smaller. You gotta really put some bread into it and really
Right.
grind it out. At home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So talk to us about just Minnesota, man. I think some people don't know. Everywhere I touch down, I want to be aware of. I want to know about the hood wherever I go.
Right,
I think
right,
a lot of
right,
people
right,
don't know that
right.
y'all got a hood and y'all got the streets.
Oh
and-
yeah, we got
and
it. It's
everything
a
like that.
hood. It's definitely a hood. The hood is north side of Minneapolis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's real grimy there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of real grimy stuff going on out that way. You know what I mean? And it's not as big as other hoods. But
It's still the hood.
It's
the
still
hood.
the
It's
hood,
drastic over
basically.
that way, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't one of the infamous cop killings happen there this year?
Yeah, definitely did.
Oh, wow.
They killed the homie Philando.
Philando
You
Castile.
know
Oh,
what I'm
that did
saying?
happen.
Philando Castile, that was in the
How
hood.
did
That
that-
was my homie. You know what I mean?
How did that impact your city? Like,
Oh man,
I can only imagine.
it united the city. That's one thing that
Oh,
was
wow.
a good thing about it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even I was out there for the protests. We went
Mm-hmm.
to the police precincts, man, and we was deep. We wasn't
Mm-hmm.
having it. You know what I mean? I mean, like, it's a lot of gang violence on the north side of Minneapolis, but it was like, I called a ceasefire. With the young homies. You know what I mean? And we was all out there, and we was looking at enemies like, nigga, if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And people came
You came
together.
together for the right
we was
cause.
all out there. People was camping out for like weeks at a time, and we was
Wow.
protesting in front of the police precincts.
Wow.
So that was the good part about it. You know what I mean? It brought unity in the community. You feel what I'm saying? And they try to talk down on the homie and say how he was affiliated and how, some of his family members are, affiliated with, gang activity and whatnot. But he was.
I don't know how much that got to do with
I
just
would say
getting pulled
again,
over. And,
that doesn't matter.
And he wasn't
Again.
though. That was the bad
it
part. You know what I
doesn't
mean?
matter.
Like he was a square cat. He had a job for years in the school community. The children looked up to this man. You know what I mean? He had a permit to carry. Which was his right by law.
Right,
And he told the
right.
officer, "Yo, I have a gun on me because I have a permit to carry." And he murdered the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Which was bullshit. You feel that?
We hope justice is served.
Man, he's back working. Justice ain't served.
Oh,
you know
man.
how it goes.
That's deep. The nation doesn't even know that. You have
They
to be
don't
from
know
that.
that.
Right,
We from
exactly.
here.
Actually back on the streets.
He's
working.
back on the beat.
And see,
He took a
that's
vacation, paid, and he's right back on the beat.
Crazy. That's crazy.
No,
Speaking of that, man, last week, obviously we know presidential election.
Oh gosh.
I think one of your states, and I'm not taking nothing away from them because we definitely went Trump in Georgia, but I think Minnesota went Trump too.
No, we ain't go Trump.
Y'all didn't go Trump?
Are you
We ain't
sure?
go Trump.
I'm
Hillary,
to
Hillary
research.
won my state. Check it out.
I'm about
Okay.
to research.
But I will tell
Pull up
you,
the map.
she if you break it all the way down, she only won the big cities where it mainly counts. But it if you look into it, because I was actually shocked. Everywhere else besides our town, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I think Duluth was all blue, but the rest of the state was red. But it was less people, so she won our state due to the fact that where it counted most was what I mean.
So I've been talking to a lot of people, but the reality is she's not the president Trump is. So what does that mean to you? Because it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. What does it mean to you personally?
When I look at it, it's bullshit to me. But then I think about like most of it is rigged already. They already have who when you look at, I don't want to seem like a conspiracy theorist or none of that, but they already had a puppets. They already have who they know who's gonna win the election because there's no way she got the popular votes. I don't see how this clown won.
So you feel like it's all just part of the agenda.
It's part of the agenda. It's all politics.
When that comes up, then that's the struggle that a lot of us say that people are motivated to vote. They're like, why are we going to vote on pro wrestling?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Right.
talk. And a lot of people didn't vote this election.
A 51%.
Yeah,
of
a
Americans.
whole lot of people.
Not
didn't
even
lot
just
of people
vote.
didn't vote.
White.
And they didn't know. They were uneducated that they could vote independent. And 15% of the, if the third party got 15% of the votes, that would go towards the next year. And you know what I mean? Like we could have made a third party just voting independent. But people are ignorant.
I would say
that.
I agree with you. I think a lot of people didn't educate themselves on
Exactly.
this election. I think they were just going with the hype of it. Oh, I don't like either one of them, so I'm just not going to vote, you know. And now, as you guys see, here's the results. So, man.
So on a lighter note, man, what you do in your spare time when you kicking it, man? When you're not making music?
On my spare time, I'm a single father. I got custody of my two boys.
That's unique.
Okay, that's
You
great.
know what I mean? So it's real hectic because they're in a lot of sports.
What's
You
the
know what I
ages?
mean? 9 and 11.
Oh, they right there. They're in the prime, too.
yeah,
They ready.
They do a lot of sports.
They got Instagrams and Twitters and Facebooks
my,
already?
My 11-year-old.
The 11-year-old dude and the 9-year-old right behind him.
He goes on his and kind of shines and do his little one, too.
Right.
But, yeah, you know what I mean? So, we really, we're real busy with sports in school. You know what I mean? They're both in AAU basketball and football,
Nice.
so that keeps us real busy.
How do you
On the
balance
spare time.
the music with the kids?
I really
the
don't even
shows,
know.
the studio.
I really don't even know how I do it.
Nice.
It's
Well, salute
aunties
to
and
you.
uncles
Yes,
and
yes.
football moms. We'll get them today. Like right now I'm out of town and a couple football moms is coming to get them. Their mom, they do it. She does a lot of work. She gets there when she can. You know what I mean? But like AAU, we're traveling all the time. We got a tournament next week in St. Louis. We got a tournament, on Christmas in Florida. You know what I mean? So
you get all the attention from the kids' moms. You the single father. We gonna help you.
They be trying. They be trying. You gotta keep the kids busy though, or they gonna end up like me.
The most important thing I ask a lot of rappers is, can your kids listen to your music?
You know what? I had a long, big talk with them. I encourage them to listen to my music.
Okay.
I break it down to them and let them know that it's a form of art. The same way movies are a form of art. There may be a curse word or two in a PG-13 movie. It's a form of art. I also explain to them that it's entertainment, and there's a lot of fake guys, that faking like they're gangsters and they're not. You know what I mean? So, they listen to my music. They're, one of my biggest fans. I actually threw my all-age show with Kevin Gates back at home, and I brought them to the show. I let my son, he dances a lot. I let him dance on stage with me, experience that. So
that's
they
dope.
just know that it's a form of art. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Do you instill you're an independent artist, no
Yes,
major
sir.
label. You
Yes,
drop
sir.
several albums. You know what I'm saying? So you're making your bread and you're doing it independently. Are you breeding them to be entrepreneurs as well?
Without a doubt. My son, my youngest son, my 9-year-old, he wants to get into journalism.
Nice.
And his first interview was with me. He interviewed a couple of the homies, that's doing their little thing, around the town. So, they do the lemonade stand thing. I definitely, they got their own bank accounts. You know what I mean? I definitely install this into them. We gotta, make them into young men. You know what I mean? So
I feel like that's one of the most important things about a child having their father, because you guys will always instill being an entrepreneur, making sure you take care,
No doubt.
make sure you do what you got to do. So,
No
salute
doubt.
to you. That's
I appreciate
great. That's
that.
great.
Without question, we gotta do
That's
it.
great.
That's what's up. So what does 2017 hold for you, brother?
Oh man, we dropping the mixtape with Drama. We're gonna drop that next month.
Okay.
December 27th, a day before my birthday.
Okay, you the 28th, man.
Yeah.
You all right with me? 29th, bro.
Okay.
Caps in the building. You all
Okay,
right?
without question.
Capricorn. Niggas all right with me,
Capricorns
man.
Yeah,
be
without
like,
question. Do that.
Capricorns
Seasons up,
be
so.
like,
Atlanta big birthday party.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna do it.
Salute
then.
to that though.
So we're gonna drop that, you know what I mean, and next year we're just gonna mash real hard. I got something coming with MLK. After that, another mixtape, and just keeping it moving, keeping it consistent, keeping it grinding. You know what I mean?
What's one of those things you feel like you gotta do for your city, your hood, yourself, and your family, just in your career? You know what I mean?
For my city, I just have to let them know that there is a hood where we're from, and we need presence. And we go through things. Now it may not be on the level as the bigger cities, but we still have it there. You know what I'm saying?
people still struggling to
we're
get
struggling
out.
hard, and it's a lot of bullshit going on in my hood. You know what I mean? So I need to enlighten people and let them know that it's going on there. I need to let them know about Minneapolis,
Tell the
St.
story.
Paul, the Twin Cities.
Tell the story.
I mean, it's the same as every other hood.
You know what I'm saying? But you feel like you have to tell the story.
I had to
See,
tell the
once
story.
upon a time, that's the beautiful thing about music and hip hop. It's like once upon a time, we didn't all know about L.A.
Right.
It was the early
Right.
90s that educated us on L.A.
Right.
That we're down here in Atlanta, like, hey, we got hoods too. It ain't
Right,
just
right,
all
right.
sports and glamour and strip clubs.
Without
Like,
question.
we got hoods too. So I think that's important.
Well, I mean, the New York Times, they dubbed us Murderapolis, Minneapolis, back in, I want to say 92, 93. You know what I mean? I mean, it's nothing to glorify, but I
But
mean,
it's
it's
a
a lot of
reality.
murders. It's a reality. Shit
Right.
goes down there. You know what I mean?
Why do you think with the protests, not to cut you off, why do you think it didn't get as crazy there or close to home where you at as it did right there in St. Louis in the Midwest where when that situation happened?
I mean,
y'all protests seem a lot calmer, a lot more peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, we're just a smaller town. You know what I mean? The other spots are bigger spots. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
I mean, my man's Malik. I want to say, what's his name? Malik Shabazz. He came. He flew in. I was his security. You know what I mean? And he was there. And I mean, I think it was still as monumental, but it's smaller. So people don't really look at our town like they might look at St. Louis or, North Carolina or, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was just as big, but, us being a smaller town, people don't look to
Didn't
us.
really get the
Right. They
They
acknowledgement.
didn't really get to acknowledge it as
Yeah.
big as they probably
Yeah.
could or should. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. We salute you for coming through Hood Rich Radio, making this your first stop in the ATL.
Right.
Just
I
touched
feel
down.
so honored.
What you got going on while you here? You going to the strip club? You got to go to the strip club.
What?
You got to get some
gotta
wings.
go to the
Get
strip
the wings.
club.
Gotta get the
I'm
wings.
there.
Gotta get
Believe
some
that
wings.
I'm there.
What strip club? Where you going?
Tonight they got what they got the turned up Tuesday tonight at
You know
Blue
about
Flame.
parties I don't know about.
Knock it off. I'm there.
He
What do you
already
mean?
ready.
You know about parties I don't
I'm
even
at
know
Blue Flame tonight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then
Shouts out
tomorrow, I don't
Westside.
know whatever's going on. I'm in the building. I'm
So
gonna
are
pay
the-
somebody rent.
Are the women? I'm gonna pay somebody rent. Are the
paying your
women
rent,
different
baby.
from here versus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah, I
That's
always
the
fall
pleasant
in love.
Mr. Grinch smile.
Right.
Yes.
Tell your mother I'm never coming home. AJ Jr., tell your mother I'm not coming home.
That
But
is
y'all have
so
strip
funny.
clubs. In,
We got strip clubs. They don't compare. They're
I
garbage.
think they're
Really?
gentlemen's clubs. See,
They're,
that's what y'all understand. If you have to keep your clothes on, it's not a strip
It's not a
club.
strip.
It's
Yeah.
a gentleman's club.
if they
Yeah.
serve alcohol, then they're only topless in our town.
Okay.
You feel me?
Very gentleman.
It's
Very
like that in Detroit too, though.
Gentlemen's club.
It's like that in
Cabarets.
Detroit. Cabarets.
There you go.
There you go.
Cabarets.
Cabarets.
Yeah, it's like
They
that in
cheating
Detroit.
us.
Script clubs.
They
with a
cheating
K.
us. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man. You come
Strip
to the A, it's like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's such
Word
a
up.
beautiful thing. Everything. I'm just inspired when I come to Atlanta. You know what I mean? I went and got a shape up at 11 o'clock last night.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got
you can-
24-hour
Oh,
barbershop.
yeah.
We don't got
Oh,
them
yeah.
at home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, you
You
can
know
get a
what I
shape
mean?
up. You can get
You
anything
kinda-
you
I'll say
need
you kinda
24
do
hours.
whatever
See
you
what I'm
wanna
saying? It's
do.
just like, wow, the grind
Whatever
is
time.
just so grand here. You feel what I'm saying? And I love that, man. You know, you gotta respect and honor that. I love it when I come here, you know. I used to be here a lot though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I love it, man.
Okay. Get everybody that social media before you ride out, bro.
Oh
You know where they can
man,
follow you.
I'm on Twitter at Mista Maeham, MistaMaeham. Snapchat the same, Facebook the same. Google me, I'm everywhere, man. Position of Power, the mixtape hosted by DJ Drama.
Word.
December 27th. I got everybody on there: Beans, Jadakiss, Cassidy,
Okay.
Nice.
Sebo, Joe
Nice.
Blow. It's a real great look, man.
Okay.
Make sure you get that thing, man.
That's what it is, man. Hood Rich Radio, Mr. Mayhem, DJ Scream, Amber J. You know this superstar check-in. Salute, keep us locked.
What up, DJ Scream? Corey, what's happening? Spins on the beat.
It's Hood Rich Radio, you better not change the station.